million there. Your restricted monies right now is primarily roads at 1.3 million. Back in 2020, that's, remember, you still had the debt, you paid off the debt. Last year, you had some debt service requirements at that point in time in addition to the roads. And then what you're left with is your unrestricted, so about $12 million. And that increase you see there from 21 to 22 is exactly those ARPA funds that came in. So you were able to recognize that 2.3 million in ARPA funds, which the increase is about 3.3 million, but that's the majority of it.
Are you want to hold the questions till afterwards?
You can go now. You can go now. I don't care.
If you'd like to know.
How are the capital assets valued?
Historical cost.
Process. Huh?
Historical cost. So all historical cost and then depreciated over their estimated useful life.
Can I ask, can the people in the back hear? Okay, thank you.
So the general fund, that's your main operating fund. So when we look at, and this is really how you guys budget. You know, the other one is more on a full accrual basis. This is really how you run your operations from day to day. So when you look at your general fund balance, that equity left over in your general fund at the end of the year, it's $20 million this year, up from $16 million the prior year. And then we break down that equity into different buckets. So non-spendable, that means you've already paid for something with cash. So that's prepaids, prepaid insurance, or inventories is what typically you have in that bucket. Restricted, as we mentioned before, that's the road money, that gas tax money, basically unspent gas tax money at year end. And then the assigned amount, that's where you've taken some of your budget to help fund your budget in the next year. So you said, okay, we had a surplus from the prior year, and to balance the budget, we're going to use monies from the prior year. And that's very common because you guys all know right now, every probably capital project someone has going on, a construction project is delayed. So you never actually, you think you're going to finish a project and then you don't, so you basically have to utilize those funds going forward.
James, what's the big difference in the non-spendable? So 2020, and it went down a significant amount in 2021 and then very low in 2022.
I'd go back and look, but my guess would be prepaid insurance for you guys.
Lori, do you know?
We'd have to go back to that year and see.
2020, 747,000, that was that fire truck. Fire truck?
Oh, the fire truck that carried over from when.
Okay.
So you had a deposit on a fire truck, yeah. But that's the same exact thing. You had, the cash was out the door, so you couldn't utilize those monies for anything else. So same theory there. Now, Kurt's got me on a tight time limit. He said 4 to 5 minutes. Am I getting over almost?
You're good.
All right. We'll kind of put in perspective, because you see that $18 million of unassigned and assigned fund balance, and you say, well, what does that really mean in relation to our city? What does it mean in relation to the expenditures we have in a year? And so if you think about it, kind of what people think about for the rainy